And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Watson on first down. Buying time to his left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The corner, Perry Nickerson, had the tackle. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. They can't hang with us.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. From the gun, here's Watson. David Johnson here on the catch. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
There's a good catch by David Johnson. Good enough for a first down. And remember, come out of the University of Northern Iowa, he had played receiver his first couple of years in college before shifting to running back. Used to seeing the ball in the air. And when he's on his game, he's an excellent pass receiver.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football.
My stream is up.
They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now Everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. By the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Break the set. 54 Mike. All day, dog. 54 down. He's coming. 11
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Phillip Lindsey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
On the first play, you know what they say. Tie game now.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. In one play, 75 yards end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Mike spot four. 24 is down, he's coming. I got one.
From the gun on third, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On 4th down, out is the punter.
This nigga need to check DM, bro. Because I'm trying to tell this nigga I got to go bring some from my school to somebody so they could bring it back to my school, man. And this nigga.
Oh, able to avoid him.
Oh, get off me. Get off me. Oh, come on. Why they made me do that juke? Why they made me do that juke?
That time.
I was about to be gone.
And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
Man, can you tag that bum? Yeah, but I'm saying I tried to tell this nigga. I already brought him a message saying like don't press on pause when I press pause.
Play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
Julio.
That's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly
Tell him I
easy
said when I
last
press
time.
pause, don't
They
press
can't
on pause.
expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll
That,
see if
cause I
it's
told
that
you
easy
nigga twice.
here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I don't know about
That took
you,
that
but
nigga
I
way
wanted to
too
reach out
far.
of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. And I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you, I wanted to see.
No, not right now, Craig. I said,
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
Craig. I said, tell him when I press pause.
They'll throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just
That
an
nigga,
incompletion
man.
here.
I should have went to square. Nah, they cheated me. That should have been in, man. Well, that should have been in, but you know.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he is all the way up past the 25. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean
They
by
made me
that
throw
is
that
what you
thing
said,
way
3rd
wrong,
and
man.
long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
After the interception, here's Watson, escaping the pressure right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, right there, 54 miles. Check back.
Out of the gun, Watson. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to throw. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. And his kick is good. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. It's time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Ross Blacklock brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become?
They cheat him.
I think that's
that shouldn't have been no pick.
Because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it. Because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Watson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Exit. 36. Alert.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, the evidence is once again presented why he was such a top target at LSU. And Justin Jefferson carrying that over to the NFL. He's what a lot of people call a natural pass catcher. What I love about him, his ability to play the ball in the air, and at the moment of truth, go up and take it from a defensive back. This guy is smooth.
The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
We got 3.
Flushed out right. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Again, he'll drop the throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
I tried to do a pump fake, bro. I saw him going there.
His guys will get the football back. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here comes Lindsey, toss right. And the defense obviously expecting run as well as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From the end zone, Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He's at the 50, the 40, 20, 10.
That's what it is,
touchdown,
baby. That's what
Houston. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Early with a carry on first down. He'll only get a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Lonnie Johnson picks it. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Go on, come on, D. Mike's 57, 57's right.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Line him up.
Now a first down throw, Watson. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. On the counter, Ingram. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I wasn't in this game from the jump. We good. It's my first L.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On second down now, it's Lindsey. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Check Mike 54, Mike 55.
Here's Watson on third down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Fairbairn now, following the made field goal, he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's... through the end zone for a touchback. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back them up 5. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Throw my son in another class for like 20 minutes. You ready?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out deep. Got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield for Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Julio Jones. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Right there. 31. Right there. 54 Mike. Target. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
On 2nd down and 4. Watson trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30.
All you got to do is look and learn.
Take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
I got you.
Hey, what's that? Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Yep. Mike 55. Hey, we got a snapper. Check. Crunch.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Nice play, man.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
On 3rd down, Watson. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will make the lead now 26. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
It's so tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Flush to his right. And now here is another interception. He's picked off near his own 48. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their home with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage. Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. It's caught. Jones. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Here's Bailey now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 26.
Makes the score Texans 48, Vikings 22.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down.
Oh, yeah!
So now they operate back from their side of the field here, second and long.
That's trash. Slam, slam, slam. Show it up. Show it up.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45.
I just got toe up. This is my first L, though.
Gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. This one brought in by Jefferson.
The Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson.
I don't know. I think they said when to go smoke.
On the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
I don't know.
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie.
I just got off the phone with him.
But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up,
I just told you. He said he's about to smoke.
There's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another run by Lindsey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
50 seconds to life. 50 seconds to life.
Go, Tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Shoot. 31.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
Julio was eating.
And carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything
I know,
wrong.
still was eating.
Run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
I think he had like 200 yards.
Texans, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here.
And it wasn't on my offense. It was my defense. My defense is trash. It was good.
Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in
Well, it probably was
Seattle.
that too, but my defense is trash. It's all good. We're going to bounce back next week.
And our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Huh? No, not right now. He's not on. He's at work. But he's gonna play in a little while though. What up, T?
I'm asleep. That was a tight end that I threw that to. I thought that was mine. Cray.
The one where he ran it back, where he caught it and ran it back.
Yeah, I thought that was one of my receivers. Hey, but Cray, you faced the Titans yet? I mean Texans. I mean.
No, I don't even know if I played him yet.
How you don't know if you play him? Ain't that your division? Oh no, oh never mind. I'm thinking you Jags. Damn, I threw 6 picks, nigga.
Yeah, man, you was playing like ass, bro.
We all got our bad games. I'm gonna bounce back. I got the Seahawks next. That nigga didn't wanna trade me. What's his name? So I'm gonna tear that bum up. And then I got another one that I'm gonna buy.
That's my nigga Dave. He nice. And he got Chris Rush.
Oh yeah, let's do our trade right quick, man. Oh no, you ain't been on yet, huh?
I'm not on, man. I'm rolling up right now.
Well, let me try to knock this out right quick.
What's your assignment?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, hurry up. Play this 2K, man.
Nah, I'm probably about to watch the game after.
He right there.
You hear me?
What'd you say?
So I'm probably about to watch the game after the game.